Welcome back everyone, back to the Minecraft Survival Series. Today I'm thinking of getting ourselves a bit more established in this world, getting some of the farms looking very weak. Unfortunately have this the lake next to us, ocean thing next to us, so we can establish that. Making this farm probably maybe not look so much as like the border of our little continent, little island more like that we land on. This is a peninsula. Are we surrounded on three sides by water? Let us find out. This is the most important thing to do. You see the one side there, one side there, one side. Yep, somewhat of a peninsula, but technically, I don't know how far that goes. It could be just an island. So I'm thinking two things. One, a buried treasure map. Not buried treasure, freaking shipwreck. Just swimming around for a bit to see if we can get that, because that would be free iron instead of mining, the normal way I do things. Two, maybe to find some cows along the way, so we can find this paper with some leather, make even more book. Oh, I have leather. Wait. Oh, I have more bookshelves. I am silly. Let's do that now. Our enchantment table, because that is a great thing, because this is a casual Minecraft playthrough, so why do we need to have to deal with mobs being annoying and stuff? Well, we can just win by being overpowered, and that in my books is good. I don't need potions, but I've been going to the nether a lot for recent series, so I feel like let's chill on that. We got 13 books. That's not even that bad. You have 45 books to get a full enchantment table. This is definitely the most efficient way to create bookshelves. Trust me, I'm only wrong. Let's see. Oh, I have a million dark oak logs. Okay, we can make like, I'll make all of them, so I'm just doing that. And then what? Like this, and then like this. There we go. That's much better. We only need 15 bookshelves. We're getting there. How much do we get from that, actually? I thought it was 12? That's not even that bad. No, this isn't the most efficient setup for just 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 books. Oh, I wish we were closer than I thought. We need more lapis lazuli too, but that's pretty easy to find. Cause also, there's like not like, okay, I don't really want to deal with fighting mobs or whatever too much, like intentionally. But I do realize the fact that what is it called? If we go like an underwater cave or something, we're being chilling and just mine it when we're in the ocean. I'll make some doors in case we see that. I don't need to carry 36 gunpowder with me, but anyway, on to the mission. It's only just, a few minutes of figuring out where I even am in the first place. I guess I can do this for inventory. Fighting with them. Knack is fine, not that I've had too much fighting. I don't have a portable bed. I have a clock though, so I can see them. I thought this would look. This clock, not very readable, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't work night and day, but we found the last shipwreck that, wow, that just brought that way, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go along this way, along the depths ocean. We found a few things. We have the ruined portal right there. I was wondering if I like amethyst geode or something, because I just like, spy glasses are cool, and I know sometimes you can see them, this geode. See there, that copper iron down there is an evidence of like, that you can just sometimes see auras. I know there's from playing bingo, you kind of see things sometimes. And I especially want to find a shipwreck bench, the full one, because I didn't have a full that time. Because I mentioned earlier for a second, BT buried treasure. That is free way to get a lot of iron and diamonds. Basically better than I'm normally doing the thing. We got some shaders on right now. So we got, oh, that's not a room portal. Whoa, what do we got there? That's free cash. We will take that gold. Counts resources. And although I can make like a golden sword or something, I'll have to then replace my part of my tools. Because eventually we will go back to the caves, because I yearn for the caves. That's the fastest way to get diamonds, to find the cave of caves. But I find the cave of caves on this journey. Right, for example, one thing, I don't think it's the cave of caves necessarily, but I swim down here. You see how this goes down a lot? Like we can see iron from the surface. Like, you see how significant this cave is? It goes down a deep slate already. And if I want to get iron, right? Look at this. Just come down here, no need to worry about mobs. You're just chilling, and you're just doing that. Now I'm thinking about this. I also might try to go to some of the advancements for these videos, because as I was playing some bingo and just going through advancements stuff like that, there are some pretty fun ones to get. Like one of them, like the caves and cliffs advancements. Like, of course, this is survival, so I don't worry about dying. It's like a hardcore thing. I'll be out. We can do caves and cliffs in like a trick, in like a cool like trick shotty way, like in a stylish way, like do the whole get to max height, do the bucket, do a 360 catch bucket in the air, lava cut to the bottom of the world, like so. And that's kind of fun. Could have a bit of depth to this world. Something good to do. Wow, this is a lot of iron actually. Who needs a buried treasure? And of course I have to smelt and stuff. But like this, I can make a blast furnace. That's been chilling. Might be a blast in the village. No blocks me. Yes, I do. I also need to learn how my inventory shortcuts when me playing Minecraft at a higher level, because like you do things like this where you see this, you want a second image slot, you set your key line for the second image slot 2, and it just goes right there. If you want to switch things around your inventory, right? You hit F to put in your offhand, switch to the position you want it to. So like you go 4, like 5 here for the keybind, F to switch them. Go back to the keybind you want this, and F. You can just quickly change things around. But I don't actually want this in there, so I will just replace this in a family order like this, but 2 to put the blocks there, which is a more adequate thing. Which something weird to notice. No, one thing I've noticed too about playing Minecraft, I mentioned a few times, that iron is like a imaginary resource apparently. Because if you're just going to like a miner service cave back before the days of copper, you're just finding iron every time in there. Iron and coal, bang bang. Now copper like replaces the iron spawns in my eye, considering my previous distribution of iron and the thing. Oh, the max ore size, vein size of iron has increased, you can see, but usually I don't find anything in this max vein size. And so I've noticed that, like, when you're mining, like, you just don't get iron in those subtle caves. But notice you find the cave of caves, which, by cave of caves, what I mean is a cave that's like, extremely large, right? I'm talking about a cave that's just, like, goes down all the way to Deep Slate, at least. If not even the bottom of the world, like, that would be a prime candidate for Cave Eclipse update kind of, thing. That's what I mean by cave of caves. Also, I thought I had music on. Not on. I switched versions, not on constant. We don't know what I'm looking at the Axolotl I'll be playing, but we got scam there. All good. We can get that for later videos. That's some gold here. This is useful. Speaking of that ruined portal, because eventually we'll go nether, and trading with piglins is nice. I'm not gonna bother doing any bastion shenanigans probably for a while until I'm stacked. I'm not gonna. I might be fighting them rather than just blitzing through them. Yeah. So, but another thing, the underwater caves, they seem to have a lot of iron. Also, you can test the depth of these caves pretty easily. So you gotta remember, like the bottom of the ocean is like water level 30 to like 50. Oh my goodness, this is quite the rainy day and the night. We are experiencing some turbulence on the ground here. I was like checking too. For example, like this cave right here, right? Seems nonchalant, but look how far down it goes. Look at that, all the way down here, and boom, we see iron. I know there's more copper in this one. That's because this one didn't go to deep slate necessarily. This is why level 32, which is still pretty far. Look at this, in the span of like barely mining, I was there looking for a cave on the surface and trying to find that I'd have gone past a bunch of fakes. Oh, there's lightning going on in the world right now. That's crazy. I've gone back past a bunch of fakes and I've gotten nothing. But I've gotten 42 iron just by like doing some swimming, just looking for other cool structures and like actually experiencing Minecraft rather than mining. It's like it's a good strategy. I was out for bingo and stuff like that. And over events like gridlock and stuff, like it will not be completely useful because of the fact that the map is still memorized, so I'll know the caves that have the generation. Considering that ores are like part of the map, I think they'll be non-randomized. Okay, this is hard to mine with the. I know eventually do diamond pickaxe though, so I should be able to mine this underwater. But it's just like it's good enough for like draft out and stuff. I need to find iron. This is a decent way. Of course, finding shipwrecks and buried treasure and stuff like that. Palin's potentially for ruined portal, but okay, they use the latest versions. The trades are updated, so like trades are kind of L, because the whole thing with new Pilin trade and Pilin Bruce and bastions. But I'll take the free gold. This is like, well, unfortunately, this is not this is completable actually, because you have enough lava blocks to make a portal out of. Not that I need to go to the Nether from here, because once again, probably link to the portal there. But it's interesting to note that I got a free gold block out of it. Is there a loot chest, though, is the question? There is. Mending. We like mending. We take protection 4. Yes, sir. We can anvil that together. We can anvil, actually. Another thing we need to get. Unfortunately, we have a lot of, what do you call it? We have obtained a lot of resources in this, so that's nice. Let me grab all this. Frostwalker 2. That's just fun. I was gonna get a sword, but this sword is nice, so we put the flint. I guess we put this up in the bundle. Bundles are useful in that sense. So we're coming to that one episode. I'm starting to come around to bundles, even though I know where to get things out of. I open a chest for a bundle, so like when I'm actually looting. Pretty good. I'm actually trying to find the mobs I mentioned in this episode. Let's make a loot chest here, but I guess we don't have the time for that necessarily. It'd be hard to in my boat. That's in my inventory. I actually have 2 boats, huh? Look at that. I don't really have time to deal with that. Do I see if I find a shipwreck? It's kind of hard to find a shipwreck through the night, but there's just there's something that have that urge just to sail on the ocean. when it just, what is this void? This is what I'm talking about with the caves. You see this void in the ocean? You see this, oh, look how far it goes down. That's diamonds. We just find diamonds just by just doing nothing useful but swimming over the ocean. This is the true benefit of the Cave Include update. And this is like the biggest sack of diamonds I've ever seen in my life too. Essentially, the underwater caves are kind of overpowered. Because you might know what deep sea cave, you used to like, what, one diamond ore just sitting there chilling? Now we got, look how many diamonds we got. Look at this vein. It's just like, it's crazy. I need to carry this. We carry my andesite. I also recently learned that andesite, diorite, and granite are actually craftable. I did not know that, like, they were craftable. I thought you just found them in the world. But when I got someone at Bingo, I saw the Gridlock objective being, craft, andesite, dorite, and granite. I'm like, what the frick? And then putting nether quartz to it. I didn't know we were doing some alchemy transmuting freaking cobblestone into these resources. So I should probably check around the part where I saw the diamonds here. Was it over... Was it here? I don't remember. I don't know if I checked all the possible vein spots for the diamond, but that's fine. I mean, 4 diamonds is probably enough. This is the... Okay. I need to not drown. 4 diamonds. Like, it's just actually like, broken. This is a full underwater cave, so there's no risk of mob spawning except for drowns, potentially. Oh. I just thought I died there, to be honest with you. I was gonna pull out my, water bucket. But this is what... This is... that was the bottom of the world, potentially, but also, like... Think about this in terms of a speedrunning. They got rid of magma rivers, but sometimes you find these caves that just... It tends to be when these caves generate, these underwater caves, that they do lead to a cave that is not flooded with water somewhere. And once you get down deep enough, like, you get the, I'm gonna close captions on. I like, knowing where the mobs are going for. I do want to find the zombie and stuff like that. It lead to an actual cave, as I'm saying. You can hear the zombie there. And that's where you can find the nether, right? So when you're trying to, like, do bingo or something, you're trying to, gain the, get a luck up on your opponent, but kind of manage with nether objectives, and at the same time, you're trying to manage, mining objectives, because it's very common. Like, you usually need iron, you usually need redstone, you usually need X, Y, and Z, right? Try to manage all that. When you do all that, you're thinking, like, well, how do I manage that? But what I do, because, you know, surface lava is always nice to think about. But the thing about it is, as we were mentioning, that one's really bad. Other than the diamonds stayed, I probably should pay attention to the fact that I know there's a lava pool underneath me. Thankfully, we're in, but the next thing, we're in water, too. Once you fall with water, there's no risk. If you mine straight down with water, you don't die to lava. I mean, you can die to fall, too, as long as you stay within the water. So, I'm not just being greedy, I'm just mining all this iron here. I also need to put the doors in a more advantageous place, as we're noticing, because I keep just breaking my door. But that's the thing, doors are overpowered too. You know, eventually you maybe want to invest in like water breathing potions, or like a conduit or whatever, but that's a lot of things. Even a beacon setup, because even a temp beacon setup does give you more freedom. You see, this is the actual cave, right? For a second, we can just walk around. Well, the ores galore. Like, I'm just greedy. I want all of these ores because I have more diamonds. It is more diamonds. So I more. Let's go. Like, nope, more diamonds. Like, that's what I'm talking about too. You find a cave, you just get all the diamonds. Okay, I might use my water bucket because, like, what am I doing? It's like having the lava for light. So even though I know full brown and stuff, most because mobs don't spawn around giant lava lakes because they are extremely supposed to light. Well, if you pour down the water from the earth, of course, it can happen. We're going right back into the water, so we get holy diamonds. Am I just getting full diamond armor today? Like, what? That's an interesting view, because there's no more diamonds that way. My third jungle door. I kind of like that. Oh, diamond, I would not even looked up had I not, looked for my door there. Of course, it's right there, so I just gotta come pick it up when we're mining more ores. But it's just, look at all this. We're rich. We're so up. And I wasn't even planning to find this. Like, of course, if the ore is this exposed, like, what am I? I'm a fool to not grab it all. I'll tell you better grab some leadstone and lapis because it's useful, especially because we're doing a survival thing. Like, aside from like items you want to craft potentially at a redstone, like, you know, note blocks and like rails and stuff. Just being able to, you know, have redstone to open like a door or something, you know. This is very fitting to this revelation that I'm having about how this world works because it's like I want to be walking around in full diamond armor. Eventually went towards farms and stuff like that, but honestly, like, once you get mending and stuff, like you don't really need a bunch of stuff unless you're making like trying to like make blocks and like building blocks and stuff. Like obviously the iron for building and stuff like that. Like you know, fences and like fences, sorry, bars and like doors and whatever and pressure plates. I don't really need that much iron. I was going to have 14 diamonds, like I'm enchanting that we're going hand in hand with that. That's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. I like just getting the overpowered stuff. I like just getting my full mending set of netherite gear. That's fun. It's like having some diamond gear because it just looks nicer. Unfortunately, with the advent of that's not burnt under my gold. I think it just saved it. So I like the armor trim. So I need to make a I have a template. We can look at getting templates in our episode. That'd be pretty interesting to do. But I just need to make a smithing table. Did my door burn? Or did it float? I don't know if it floated, but I still have one door and I can make another door, so like we're being chilling. Anyway, more iron. Not so much iron here, but once again, you see how easy to get iron? I might even agree for the iron. I might agree for the diamonds here. I was getting more lapis for enchanting, so we'll grab this. But you know what? I'm just not interested in going to the cave where I might have to fight mobs and get or watch creeper and stuff right now, because I don't have to. Okay, the water caves are broken in that regard. Of course I get to change it to peaceful or something right now, but like kind of like keeping the world on hard, like maybe some level of challenge. Like, what's the point of getting this armor if I'm gonna play in peaceful, right? I guess in some sense. Put that in there. Just wear this for now. Okay, it's just a better element. Oh, you know, I can afford an anvil now that I have this much iron. Which kind of might want to mine a little more iron, but once again, the 18th time local man discovers iron is a common ore. Port 11. POV, you're an asteroid, and I'm mining you for your $15 quintillion worth of iron, right? More redstone. I'm not gonna get that iron up there. I'm kind of lazy. Honestly, I'm going for diamonds at this point, if anything, because we're getting long in the tooth here. I mean, I could just extend this into a different part. I could end it like here or something, and just pick up the next time, or I could keep going, but I don't know. I want to again use magma block for a second. Just generate my own. Is that diamonds? It is. Oh my god! Look at that. You wouldn't even seen that if I didn't do that. But fortunately, this shader pack was full bright equals full snitch on all the ores, and that's a pretty significant thing. And because look at that, we have obtained whoa, diamonds galore. Oh, we got a fortune on this thing. We're being bing trading. Look at the strategy. Why 20 diamonds? I mean, like, if there's anything, I know we've appeared on this part before. Just looking in case I missed any diamonds, because apparently we just randomly find diamonds by hitting F5 a few times. Switch to my Z key, buying type of cool person. You know, Z for perspective, as we all know. Shoot, yeah. I'll get a little more lapis, just because enchanting is my game. I did die that one time though, so my levels are kind of low, but we'll work on that. I mean, there's plenty of spawners I can easily access in this game. Thankfully, the way the items flow in water is pretty nice, in the sense that once over here, even if there's lava below it, it doesn't fall directly down. It kind of just it floats. It's a it's a pro tip. You want to expect that one from a thing. Also, maybe we've kind of waited out night at this point, so we can just boat back home. Then next time we can just go, because the rest of the things I'm complaining about, like getting extra iron for an anvil or getting lapis or whatever. Like, also this cave still exists. Like, I still know where this is. It's not relatively far from my house. All that I can I believe this is the way back home. I was going this way. Where is that ruined portal? Because that that's ruined portal. It's opposite direction from ruined portal this way. I curved from it, right? I should put a lodestone in the compass. I'll remember to do that next time, because it's like just for example, right? Look at this. It takes you all the way down here. It's diamonds, like, just see that? Just no talent required, and we just found more diamonds. Probably just one diamond, but you know. No, it's two. It was plural. And here's the useless granite block, but we're up to 22 diamonds, and we need 24 to get full diamond armor, not to mention the rest of the potential ores here, but like, we'll pass it and there's not diamonds for now. But like, once again, you just float on the ocean and you see 10 bajillion I think this is so much better for finding resource density, just because the ones that I explained, you're not only searching for you're not only searching for shipwrecks, trial ruins for things like that. You know, trail ruins, whatever it's called, ocean ruins, ocean monuments, which can be useful if you know how to kill the boss, which, you know, I'm experienced in door spamming. And gold and stuff. Look at that coal and iron right there. I'm mining that right now, but do you see how easy that is? Looking back to my checkerboarded house, but look at all the stuff that we retrieved. Like, we're dripped out. I can make a diamond tools probably first. Once again, I'm fighting things that don't really need diamond armor particularly. Also, I'm gonna eventually need to I do have a villager, but I don't remember how hard it is to get mending these days, but like, if I can find a way, it doesn't matter how expensive it is, I can work out to it. That's part of the whole food thing. I want to figure out, like, 8 million bucks isn't too hard if you're just manually spamming for them either too. So that's not that big of a problem. Let's put some stuff away. Yeah, I can make anvil. I need some my iron though. So I got a coal for it. That can I don't want it to be this slow. Perfect. I smelt there. I got gold and stuff. But we will get, you know, we got the time. I'll just AFK here at one point before starting a video, and we're being chilling. This completes like this. We're all good. This should probably be expanded in some way. I always like this to be. Oh, I need windows. Oh, right. Did I ever smelt glass? Oh, I mine sand. I just don't know where I keep it. 50 glass. I wonder what this is for. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll put in the inventory, and I'll hold it out to remind myself. So let's list some next tasks. House windows. Make that bigger because that's gonna hand in hand with like to getting mending. Find the rest of the diamonds. Find more to like shipwrecks and stuff like that just for fun. The harder the hits for conduit and stuff like that. Do advancements that are cool, like caves and cliffs, and just, you know, work towards expanding the Minecraft way. Also more building stuff potentially, right? Like, you know, you see my bridge and stuff. I can build some stuff in this world. This is just the survival world for now. You know, I think everyone should have survival world. Just a nice thing to have. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. But nice, but a good decent progress. We can go longer some days. Maybe I'll do some editing. Not really. Who cares? I do, but yeah, that's for another time. So thank you all so much for watching. Smash like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next. So basically playing Minecraft because it's easy for me to record, and I don't have much time these days, but I will eventually have some time. So maybe we can do something a little different here and there. But for now, I hope you are enjoying what we got. So once again, smash like and subscribe if you enjoyed, because that's the only thing that I say these days. And peace out.